Well, welcome inside the Postgame podcast on a Thursday. My name's Jerry. His name's Al. Hey, it's nice to see you.
Oh, hi there, Jerry.
What up?
You know, this has come up very recently, but I just saw another article. The New York Post just put this out about there's a specific to New York City that no one is picking up dog poop in New York City in the snow. And I told you that
We were just talking about that.
all around my town, there is just
Yeah.
dog poop on mounds of snow. Gina's town. It does not matter whether you live in a ritzy part of town, a poor part of town. There is just dog poop everywhere. And I was really trying to rack my brain as to why that might be. Right. And I think as I was walking here into the studio, I think I have one of the reasons.
Oh, okay.
Other than people being scumbags,
Pigs.
jackass pigs,
Yeah.
gloves. People are wearing very heavy gloves and they don't want to take the gloves off to pick the poop up. Because I could tell you that on the very, very cold days,
Yeah.
if you wear gloves with the individual fingers, your hands will get very cold.
Yeah.
If you wear a mitten type glove, your
You've
fingers,
always said that works better, right?
yeah, your fingers are together. But the mittens make it so it's very difficult to pick up poop, even regular gloves.
The mittens are difficult. Agreed.
And if you have even like thicker gloves on, it's hard to pick up poop. Like I
Right.
always have to take my glove off to pick up the poop. And I have to take my second hand glove off too, because I now have to tie the poop bag. That takes two bare hands.
Yeah.
You cannot do that with gloves.
And the weekend, as we know, was horrific.
Yeah. So I actually think I've solved the problem.
You haven't solved the
I haven't-
problem. You got the answer to why you have the problem.
Why people are doing this in the winter and not doing it in the summer.
Hmm.
And that's got to be it. The
Very
glove
interesting.
situation.
Okay.
They're just like, it is so cold out. I am not taking my gloves off. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
I'm more interested in your phone call yesterday
What phone call was that?
to the realtor.
Oh, I didn't call.
Oh,
I didn't call.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've been looking forward to what
Mm.
happened with the call to the realtor.
So I did go back on the realtor listing, and this was a home in Bradley Beach wherein all the photos are AI. And they do not have a photo of the actual place.
Did you go by the place yesterday?
No, but I looked on Google Maps what the place looks like.
Okay.
By the way, the picture that they could have easily posted is not a horrific picture. They could have posted this picture and said, this is the home. You don't want to look on the inside. It's a disaster. This is what it might look like.
Okay.
But instead, in the description, once you get reading into the description, it tells you these are not real images.
Oh, it does tell you.
Right. But every time, if you go on realtor.com, you're looking at homes, you're looking at prices, you're looking at pictures.
Absolutely.
Only after you've fallen in love with the place do you read the description.
Right. Only after you've got it on the list of we're going to go hit this house.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I did not.
So you're
call.
out on that because they did disclose it
They did, but
in a sneaky way.
I still want to say, like, it'd be nice if you posted one picture of what the place actually looks
I agree
like.
with that. Yeah.
Because this is misleading if you're just looking at
Like the right way to
pictures.
do it would be a side by side. Here's where it's at. This is honestly what it should and could look like.
Yeah, and I've seen actually many real estate listings where when you're clicking through the pictures, it's like, here's a picture of the actual kitchen. Here's what the space looks like
Right.
redone. Here's the living room. Here's what it's like, with new flooring.
Right.
And I'm cool with that. That does.
I agree. It's actually very helpful
Yeah.
because it gives you an idea in your mind of what you can make it.
Yeah, because think of how many times we've watched HGTV and people be in a house, but I really don't like this green paint color. A jackass paint
Go
the
buy
wall.
new paint. I know.
But they'll be like, I don't know about this.
I agree.
This carpeting looks old.
Right, go get new carpeting. We were talking about easy fixes.
Yeah.
That is funny.
So, yeah, no, I did
well,
not.
that's disappointing, but
Yeah.
okay. At least you got to the bottom of that, though.
Do you think carpeting is a thing you have to take up when you move into a new home?
Do you have to? No. Is it nice to? Yes.
I don't actually come to think of it. I don't think I've never moved into a place and replaced the carpeting.
Okay. Again, you don't have to.
I've done the shampoo thing where you rent the shampoo
That's fine.
machine.
As long as it's clean, so what? Now, we have in my house is mostly the only carpet we have is when you walk in the room to the left and then up the stairs because it's hardwood upstairs in all the rooms. We did replace the stairs carpeting and that family room carpeting the first month that we were there. It was also just cleaning it. It was beat up. They had dogs in the house. It needed to be changed out. There is carpeting on the stairs down to the basement, which is ugly and hideous. I have not replaced that yet. But I'm also the only human being that goes down there because my wife hates it and my kids aren't into it. So whatever, I'm fine.
There are some people that think carpeting is so disgusting, like they don't even want it in the house.
Well,
that they would definitely tear up.
It does soak in the dirt and the ground. Like you got to vacuum. My wife's a nut. She vacuums almost every day. And so again, that's only one room, and she does the stairs every weekend. But if you let it go, think about all the stuff that just collects in it. Isn't it? You ever pull up a carpet and see all the like urine stains in the padding?
Yeah, that's
from like the animals.
Yes,
it's gross.
It is gross. I remember one time before I bought my first condo in Woodbridge, New Jersey in 2004. I went and I looked at a few condos. I remember I went and looked at a condo wherein the family was home when I was doing.
That's always uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. Their dog was dragging its ass, the actual butthole of the dog, across the carpeting. And I was like, I can't move in here. This dog is dominating your carpet. And no one even cared.
No, because that's the way they lived. It is what it is. Little Fido's doing what it's got to do.
Well, yeah, you're right. And you drop
itchy butt.
If you spill anything on a carpet, you're immediately gotta.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it soaks through.
Hardwood floor, just like
you
nice and easy.
Yeah. No, there's no question about it. That is funny. Every time we've sold our house, I don't like to be home. And we've been very lucky. The 3 homes we've sold, a townhouse and 2 houses, we actually had offers within the first 48 hours. So we didn't have a parade of people coming through any of ours. But every time it was like, let me know when they're coming. I am not going to be home. I don't want to be home. I don't want to hear what they're saying. I'm not going to put a camera in the house and record what they're saying. Just get it done. And there was one time there was a surprise visit. And I went outside. I'm like, do what you got to do. I'm going to be out here.
Yeah.
When you got to come outside, I'll go inside. Try to make it as comfortable as I can for people looking at the place.
It is weird, like when someone has like an open house. So there's just people in and out.
Oh, yeah.
You like open someone's closet and like see all their clothes. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Yeah.
God knows. And I wouldn't be shocked if they were opening up drawers, medicine cabinets.
Yeah.
Like not for anything, but if you're planning on buying that home, what's wrong with opening the medicine cabinet? Is it a deep cabinet?
Right.
Is it shallow? Know. Is there not a cabinet? Is it just a mirror? So like, I think people are opening up all sorts of little doors just to see what they're looking at. And it can be a little bit of an invasion of privacy, but that's on you for having the open house.
There was a thing going around at one point where drug addicts were going to open houses looking for like, you get pain pills.
Medicine.
Yeah.
But it does not surprise me.
Gotta be very careful. You got to take all that with you.
I told you, I was offered a long time ago $50 a pill for Demerol when I had my kidney stones.
Wow.
And I got through it and I still had like 30 pills left. Oh my God, no. I said to my wife, I'm like, this is like easy money. She goes, yeah, you know what you be? A drug dealer. I'm like, oh. But it's funny though. You think of a drug dealer, I think of a guy in a crack house on the street. But that's still dealing drugs.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie to you. I felt bad for a couple of these guys that were really, one had horrible back pain, but he was also addicted to the medicine. And like, part of me is like, am I really hurting anybody? Like, the guy needs it. My wife's like, yeah, but he's addicted to it and you're just helping him.
Yeah.
She goes, now you're the supplier.
Correct.
I'm like, oh. Like, yeah, but that's like $600. It's like, if I give him 10 pills.
This is why being a drug dealer sometimes makes you a lot of money.
It usually makes you a lot of money.
Yeah.
It is interesting, though. You talk about like crossing that line of you think you're just helping someone, but once you take that payment, like you're a crook. You're a criminal. Like, oh, damn.
Yep. Yeah, you got to be careful what you keep in your medicine cabinet. If you have some good food in the fridge, someone might walk off with a steak.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, didn't I have a steak here? Yeah, so one of the dudes came to the open house.
That's gone.
He thought literally it was open house, anything else. They do tell you, too, they're like, but I feel like around here, the houses, people pay absurd prices for houses where you'll hear that, take down all your personal things, make it a generic living room.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, my God. I mean, come on now.
There are companies that do just staging. Like if you were to have like moved out first.
For sure.
And then they bring in a couch.
Yep. Well, you see
pictures
that
on
on
the
the shows,
walls.
on
Yeah.
those HGTV shows.
That seems like a lot of work. Like you're moving furniture in and out just for an open house.
It is, but that's why they get paid a lot of money to do it.
Yeah.
Takes up time. They got to buy the furniture, stock the furniture, bring it in, bring it out. I never understood, though, like even watching those shows or just people that would come to open houses, the staging of like you can't envision your stuff there. Like when I go into a house, my thought is, what is the space like?
Yeah.
Is the kitchen big enough? Do I have a nice living room and family room? And do I have 4 bedrooms? Other than, I don't need to be staged because that's not going to be my stuff in there.
Yeah. Right. I'm looking at the things that are not leaving when the person moves out. Like,
how do the walls look?
What does the shower look like? What's the bathroom situation?
Exactly. Am I going to replace the toilets?
Yeah.
You know?
I do always replace the toilets, though, although it doesn't really make a lot of sense. A toilet is porcelain and easily disinfected
Correct.
and cleaned. But I always just feel like I'm going to get me some new toilets in this house.
I will tell you, that was something we did last 2 years ago.
You're just like, we're going to replace some toilets here?
No, one of them was dying. Another one was, it was just old. I figured I'm going to do the 2 of them. I might as well do all 3. So we did all 3. And it cost me, I think it was $250 per each toilet because we got the power flush ones, which are phenomenal. So that was $750. And then the plumber charged me $400 per toilet to install.
Wow.
So I remember saying to my wife, like, we just spent $2,000 to replace 3 toilets. I'm like, that is the most unexciting spend of $2,000. But I got to tell you, when he was gone, and then you use the toilets, and they work beautifully and seamlessly, it's not a bad spend of $2,000 as long as it's 3 of them.
Right. This is luxurious.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, I did the roof shed. I'm like, I cannot believe I'm spending $3,500 to replace a roof shed.
Do you think,
but
it made a difference in your roof?
Makes a difference. Everything's dry. It works.
What do you think would you be confident looking at a YouTube video and putting a toilet in?
No, I did look at it.
Yeah.
I watched several of them, even the ones that say, hey, replace your toilet in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No, because that to me, it's not quite the same as electricity because you're not going to die but boy, if you do it wrong and you've got to I'm not.
Right. If you're a hair off and your poop is being flushed into your floor instead of the pipe.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm more worried about not connecting everything properly, not gluing everything down in the proper spot.
That ring, that
you
wax
can cause
ring.
So many problems if you do it wrong.
Yeah.
And it comes back to the whole oil change thing. Save $50, possibly die. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yes, I could have saved $1,200 in labor, no doubt. And I think that was even a lot of money. But I ain't got to worry about it. It's done. It was done right. I'm good.
Yeah.
There's some things I don't mind spending money on.
Right. You just want to enjoy your toilet seat.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to put it in as well.
Just work right.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't have to go grab a plunger.
Correct.
That's the worst.
Oh.
That walk down the hall holding a plunger.
Oh, my God.
Oh, where you going, Dad? Yeah. Cleaning up your crap.
And then the other thing with the plunger, you get done plunging.
Yeah.
You pull it out. Now what are you doing with that thing?
You got to rinse it.
Rinse it where? In the bathtub?
Yeah. Well, depends. Usually when you're doing the plunging, you flush, it automatically goes down. I will then give it a courtesy plunge when it's just clean water in there. So I feel like it gets all of the
I can see
loose ends out.
Yes.
And then I will rinse it in the sink, which I never thought of until you just said bathtub. I probably should do it in the bathtub.
Yeah, maybe in the bathtub.
Because that's where the sink is where I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I never even gave that a thought.
Yeah.
Huh.
It is amazing that there are certain things like the toilet does not use electricity.
Yeah.
It uses physics. And the plunger is a wood stick with a piece of rubber on the end.
It's the same thing for 100 years.
And it suctions, it makes the suction in the pipes.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And if you want to unclog your pipes in the sink, you use this, wire coat hanger that's got some sort of Velcro on it.
Yeah.
And it pulls all the hair out.
Yes.
Yeah, bizarre.
Or that long plastic strip with the sharp edges on it to pull the hair out.
That works the same way.
The bathroom really is like Oh, you got no electricity? Your power's out? No
You
problem.
can still use the toilet.
We can still do all our stuff in here.
That is very true. And you can still gaslight your stove if you have gas
Yeah, like
in
even
your
like
house.
during Sandy when I had no
Yep.
electricity, I had hot water. My hot water heater was all gas.
And it still works. But it doesn't that's interesting though, because that does use electricity to kick on. You would have had that tank would have been hot for a while, but would you have had hot water 3 days later?
I don't remember not having hot water and
Interesting.
remember thinking like, "Ooh, I have hot water here."
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know ours, because I was alone. I sent my wife and my kids to her sisters. They're in Jersey outside of Philly. They didn't lose power. So she went and stayed with them for like 4 days. I was the schmuck because of course we were working. God forbid in whatever, in
Yes.
an emergency. So I stayed home by myself. And I do remember like by Wednesday not really having hot water, but maybe not. I don't know.
Hmm.
And then I remember I had to go to Boston for a Columbia Harvard game. So I went on Friday after work. And same thing like 9/11 when I drove south to get the cruise ship. Once you got like far enough in Connecticut where there was power, whose life is normal?
Yeah.
I got up to Boston, I'm like, this is great. Hotel, I had heat. Like this is outstanding. Like the little things we take for granted.
Yeah,
It
when
was
you
really
don't
I
have
couldn't
them.
wait to check into the hotel for a heated room. It was incredible.
Right. Heated room, hot shower,
Yeah.
nice warm bed.
I was sleeping on the floor and that was the other house we were in. I was sleeping on a hardwood floor right by the front door because that's where the fireplace was. And it was a gas fireplace. I was able to light it
Yeah.
and it did work. And that's how I was able to heat the one room. That's how I slept.
Mm.
It was brutal.
Yeah, it was weird. That was a weird time.
Sure was.
And we didn't even, now imagine that and your house was destroyed.
We got lucky, but there were a lot of people that did have that
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, no doubt. There were limbs all over the place around the neighborhood. Very true.
Yep. Let me ask you this about snow and salt damage, Jerry.
Mm,
Do you feel like you need to wash under your car where the salt is and could corrode?
I never have. I don't
Things.
know. I don't know.
I was just reading about this. Now I feel like I got to go.
Do a car wash? Or
Yeah,
do
like
it yourself?
Well, I asked Grok, could I take a hose and spray under myself, or is that dangerous for the car? Like spraying. And Grok said, don't use high powered water, like a, what do you call those things? Power washer. Don't do that.
No, that would be
But
bad.
a regular hose would work.
Yeah.
And in fact, you should do it because the salt,
Will eat away at the metal.
not only the metal, but the rub, anything rubber.
Interesting.
But I've never done that either over
I
the
never
years.
have.
I mean, my car will be covered in salt till May.
Yeah, I know. Now,
Right?
I have thought about washing my car, but there's so much salt still on the road.
Yeah.
It's going to be covered the next day anyway.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you do?
Nothing. To be quite honest, nothing until I feel like it's all clear.
Just hose right up.
Yeah, I guess you go to a car wash, go to the car wash every third day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. It's constant.
Yeah.
Why do you think they make some cars so hard to change things on? Like some cars, if you'll be like, oh, change the spark plugs. Here they are, right on. You pop
I
the
don't
hood, they're
know.
right there. Other cars, it's like you got to move the engine first.
Well, even like changing headlights. Some
Yeah.
are very simple, and others like you need like miniature hands to be able to navigate your way through to get in. I don't know the answer to that. I don't.
I feel like this should be universal. Here's the engine. The spark plugs are right on the top. Here's your air filter. You just pop the thing. It's right. There's no squeezing in.
Yeah, I don't
in
know.
the thing.
The complexity of a car engine, I don't know.
Do you think if I ask Grok, what's the easiest car to do routine maintenance on, it would give me an answer?
It might. Yeah, why wouldn't it? 'Cause I'm sure there's articles written about it.
Yeah.
So it'll scour the internet for it
Yeah.
and find it relatively quickly. Is that what you're going to buy your next car? The easiest, so you can start doing your own maintenance?
I would like that
I know. Just,
until I do something that doesn't work and then I'm screwed. Then
well,
I'll
then
be
you
like,
go to your guy.
that's over.
You just go to your guy.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Just make sure you didn't kill yourself financially.
I watched the guy yesterday on YouTube. I told you I'm fascinated with these used people fixing used cars. He was like, here are the top used cars to buy. And I thought he was just going to be like a Honda, Toyota.
He gave you make and model.
Yeah, he was like, a 2008 Buick Regal. I'm like, what? A 2000?
Was that really one of the top ones, or you made that
No,
up? Oh.
he had some. He had like a 2008 something. He had like a 2016 Mazda 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had very specific years where they're good deals, like what the value is for it, and then why he chose those cars.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I would be interested in that because my younger son is going to be having his driver's permit soon.
Oh my gosh.
God help me. And not that he's getting a car anytime soon, but when he turns 17, got to think about it. And same like my older son, he ain't getting anything expensive. That's for damn sure. That first car is going to be something to get him back and forth to school and to the golf course. That's it. So I would love to see something like that.
Yeah.
Now, I have an idea in my mind of what I think are really good cars, new or used, but I would love to hear someone that would tell you, even in 2026 of 2016, with the way cars are made, that's cool. If you're telling me it's going to run for 200,000 miles, you find a 2016 Toyota Corolla with 110,000 miles, I wouldn't be afraid to buy that.
Yeah.
You know, price is good, value is good, and you think you got 100,000 miles out of it, why not?
So another guy who was doing like, these are good values for used cars, and he wasn't picking everybody says Toyota, Honda.
Yeah.
He was picking like specific things, like this is a good car that no one thinks about.
I like that.
I forget what they were at the moment, but he had some, and I was looking at it like, yeah, I would never think of that car. And he explained why it's a good used car to get.
Interesting.
And there are experts on everything.
Well, here would be my question. Are they experts or are they claiming to be?
Or are they
two
just
different things?
Social media experts.
Yeah.
No.
Just because they're telling you on social media doesn't mean it's right. There's no accountability. But last time I checked, YouTube's not accountable for any of this stuff.
Thank God, Jerry.
Well, I mean, think about all the medical advice that's out there now.
Yeah.
Are these people real doctors? Who's checking? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you want to, you can look them up. And I have looked up a couple of them. And so far, they've checked out. But I'm sure, like I came across a guy yesterday. I'm like, this video was so poorly done. And it was because, the conversation you and I have had in the past about, and I've said this forever, sugar isn't equal to me. Sugar and an apple. I'm sorry. I don't believe that the sugar in the apple is like sucking sugar out of a sugar packet.
I agree with that.
I just don't buy that.
Me neither.
Sweet and low is not equivalent to a banana. I just think all of that stuff's different. So he had a video telling you why you should ignore people that tell you to stop eating fruit because it's high in sugar. And his premise was, while that's true, theoretically, it is true. The reason why it's not is because of all the fiber and all the nutrients and how it counteracts. And I'm watching, I'm like, this is really good information. I'm like, but who is he? The video looked terrible.
Yeah, who are you?
Looked like he was doing it in his, I don't know. And I never looked him up, but he had good information. So I'm like, man, I'll go with this.
Yeah, I kind of like people on YouTube that aren't slick with their production, because to me, it seems like they have good information. They have no idea how to make things look slick and graphics, but they're like, I want to get my information out there.
That's fair. That's true. That is true. But you also don't know, are they doing it just to get their information out or to get clicks to start making money?
Yeah.
And usually with I don't want to say the hotter takes, that's not the right way to say it, but the more extreme takes get the more views.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's real and what's not?
It's very confusing, Jerry.
It is confusing.
What do you say we do the warm-up program?
Yes.
Ooh, tomorrow's Friday, Jerry.
Yes. I think you have CeeLo tomorrow.
Oh, Boomer's out tomorrow.
I think so.
I
believe
correct.
so.
I believe
I'm
you're
so
correct.
confused.
Yeah, no, I believe you are correct.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm going to wait till I get my hands on CeeLo and I'm going to scream right at him.
I love it. I can't wait.
I got to find some sort of like controversial political topic to hit him with first thing. CeeLo, what do you think of ice? Just like really get him right when he thinks there's going to be some sports talk. I'm going to hit him.
By the way, not much. There's no NBA tonight. They're done for the All-Star break.
Oh, this would be good.
There's no NHL. I mean, he'll get into Boomer's not here, but he'll be happy with Team USA.
Yes.
But there's not a lot.
All right. Well, I'll be ready for him, Jerry.
Right.
You don't worry about that. All right. Let's do the warm-up program right now. So